you. It's the NC State Wolfpack and the Fresno State Bulldogs. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, Fresno State's head coach told me pregame. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
All right, Holly. NC State will kick off, and that'll get things underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Forced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Martin will throw it. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Escapes the pressure to his right. Takes a hit as he fires. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense.
Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Looking downfield. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
It's really early in the game right now, and if it's 4th and short, 4th and medium, maybe I see going for it, certainly. But 4th and long, that's a situation I think you got to punt and just let the game play out. Trust your defense a little bit more.
He might want another play. First play of the drive, wants to throw. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless.
He tries to take the top off. Goes high to pull it in. Electrifying play, and man, are they set up now at the 32-yard line.
I love offensive coordinators that take shots in sudden change situations. You just got the takeaway. You're not wasting any time. Defense is jogging on the field. They barely have time to line up. You take a shot deep down the field, and you hit it, adding insult to injury to the opponent. That is a great play call.
Got his man downfield. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Fresno State working from the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
He wants to throw it again. It's complete to the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
And they can't make the play on third down.
Bend don't break by the defense, right? They've allowed a lot of big plays, but here in the red zone, great job in coverage on that third down, and now the offense is in an interesting situation.
They were unfazed by that earlier fourth down failure and will try for a second time in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Spits it out to the back. Touchdown, Fresno State! Into the end zone for 6.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. He'll bring it out. It's Scott. He'll be out of bounds at the 23 after gambling and bringing it out of the end zone. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
He wants to change this route. To the air, it's Bailey. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Snow. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Wolfpack might just keep spinning it after that last one. Looking downfield on first down. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Motion from the wideout. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, North Carolina State! And he puts through the extra point. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something we're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Martin back to pass. Using his feet to buy time. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Trying to get behind the defense. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Unloads to the right. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Hit as he throws. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
And now the Wolfpack will call the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The offense changing the play. Looking to pass. It's Bailey. Caught over the middle. It's Huffman. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement.
He wants to go deep. Upstairs to make the catch. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Got his man. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down.
This game is fucking trolling me.
They better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
I don't know how these dudes can't beat man coverage. You played for fucking NC State.
A lot of ways with just a few yards to go. It's complete to the right. Gets him on the
Dude's just
ground.
agging my soul every fucking drive.
A big 10-yard pickup.
Well, you've seen the last 2 plays now. This guy's versatility. You've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon and a guy that this defense has got to be ready for.
Martin will throw it. Unloads to the wideout. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On target over the middle. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Touchdown Bulldogs! Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into defense because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
That's one thing about this defense. They've got some dudes in the back end that can cover, and they can hang with some of these intended targets. Nice job swatting that one away.
And back to the air on second down. Got rid of it.
On man!
Couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Throws to the wideout. They were trying to work the outside there. He played it perfectly, almost got the pick. Instead, it'll be fourth down.
Man, an almost disaster again for this offense. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. The defense got their hands on another one. They are dialed in. They really got a good beat on this passing game.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the wideout.
Yep. Fuck your user.
Enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. To throw, it's Bailey. Under fire.
My God.
And they got it.
I'm so fucking sick of this offensive line.
Timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break.
And we've already seen him make splash plays in this football game. He got the interception, the big pick earlier, now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, and doing the most important thing. When you get there, get home, and get him on the ground. He's got a pick, and now he's got a sack.
Unloads to the wideout.
God.
Wide open downfield. Right down the gut of the field. And he ran away from the crowd.
Fucking deserved.
Take it in. Touchdown, Wolfpack. The extra point here would tie the game.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. The connection, the pressure there caused the missed timing.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Bulldogs come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. To the air on first down. Makes the grab on the left. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Bulldogs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He's got his man, makes the grab. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding it. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches.
My God, where the fuck were you throwing it?
You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Martin back to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man on the right. He stopped short of the first down marker, and a field goal would give them the lead late in the half. Timeout called by NC State. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first
Try again.
Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on first down. He'll take the deep shot. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. That chunk play has them in business, set up with a first down in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass.
Come on, CJ Bailey. Come on, CJ. Come on, CJ.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air, it's Bailey. Lets it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, the defense just did the quarterback a massive favor. That's the nicest thing they've done to him all game. They've already picked him off twice. That should have been number 3.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. Fresno State lined up to kick off and start this second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Second down, they'll go to the air. They're working that left side.
Click on.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense.
Make him say
They've got
uncle.
guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Back to pass, it's Bailey. Showing the arm strength to the left.
Dumbass.
Touchdown, NC State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And man, oh man, I don't
No,
know.
keep bringing that user down.
Guy open for the touchdown. Like some kind of miscommunication on the defense. He has had a big day. He's a go-to guy. Palmer, I don't know what you saw with your quarterback eyes, but it looked like a bust by the defense.
Yeah, and that's inexcusable by this defense because this guy's already burned you in this game. He's lighting you up.
Stop.
If there's anybody that you got to be aware of, if there's one player that you have to
Fucking
know
kill
where
him.
he's lined up every single play, it's him. So for the defense to allow him to be that wide open on that play, at this point of the game, no bueno on D.
Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own.
I mean, holy fucking
It
straps.
slips through his fingers incomplete.
Let me catch a
That would
pick.
have been a huge game if he could have held on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Throws to the back.
What?
This one's complete. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking downfield on first down. Flips it out in the flat.
Nope.
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Fires to the middle.
Give me that shit.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
Dropping back, it's Bailey.
He switched off that like crazy. All right. Fine to me.
NC State quick to the line. Might be changing the route. The play action fake. Pocket breaking down.
Got him.
It's
Awful
complete.
throw, CJ.
And perhaps a touchdown-saving
That.
tackle as they get him down at the 37.
Oh, good. Yeah, fuck out of my lobby. Boy. This dude, CJ Bailey, is dog shit. It's fucking so buns. How about that, EA? Did I lose that game? Wow, Ultimate Team coins. Yeah, like I play that mode. Are we sure? Are we sure I won that game, EA Sports? Hey, see what the fuck this dude's, see what this dude's fucking accuracy ratings are. This dude's fucking awful. Let's see. The mobility is nice. That's for sure. NC State. What the fuck are they? Oh, NC State. 84 speed. I mean, that's nice. Skip artist. No abilities on this dude. He played a lot better than Will yesterday. Or than CJ. Throw power 90. Okay. 87, 88, 86. I mean, it's all the thresholds. It just doesn't feel like it. Whatever. Break stack, 89. I guess I'll keep rocking on them. Alright. You guys are balling for me. Yeah, Joe Shia, a trader on there? I didn't realize he transferred. Put this dude to the fucking... No, he's 87 for this stuff. 6'2", 6 feet. Look. I need to turn my damn meter off. This shit has pissed me off. I see open people and I get this damn meter in front of my face. Like, get shit out of here. Oh, just give me my damn playbooks back. Oh, that's reset. Tap and hold on. Coach mode. Yeah, I'm gonna go coach mode in the middle of a game. Sounds good. Meter off. Oh, reticle on. Always on. Sure. User only meter visibility off hidden. That works. 20, 20. I want to go 10, kind of. Or rocket there for now. Playing solid. Oh, West Weber. Oh.
On the banks of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium in Knoxville. It's the NC State Wolfpack and the Tennessee Volunteers. Reese Davis, Dayton College, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
The history of college football has many ties to the military. Tennessee's Neyland Stadium, with over 101,000 fans in place, is one of those. The stadium was named for legendary football coach General Robert R. Neyland on October 27, 1962. This is one of the most beautiful venues in college sports, with the Tennessee River, the sailgating, and the checkered end zones. Can't wait to watch a college football game at Tennessee. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Fielded in the end zone, it's Scott. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of it. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Got a man, it's Snow.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
You just like dumb?
They're looking to throw on second and short. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. He can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field. DB had no idea where he was going, and that helped make that completion a whole lot easier.
Pressure coming.
Yeah.
They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line.
It's so hard to defend these guys. You know, it's 1st and 10. Everything's available to you. You don't know if it's run or pass, and then you add in the scrambling element with the quarterback. He does a great job scrambling outside, getting outside the pocket, and then at the end of the play, not taking a hit, getting a first down, new set of downs for the offense.
Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
You know, if you're going to complete some of these deep crossing patterns, the offensive line has got to be able to hold up because you know that receiver, it's going to take him time to get where he needs to be. So everybody up front really has to do a nice job of creating a clean pocket for the QB to throw from. Really good execution.
Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the right. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
Makes the catch. It's Gauze. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
Running backs nowadays, they are wide receivers. I mean, you got to feature them in the pass game. Why? Because you get matchups on linebackers like this. Great job getting them the football. Near the line of scrimmage, bam, break a tackle, make something happen, get 10-plus yards.
You were like, run a frickin' drag route, man? Thank you. So stupid.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And that's your goal, separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The run inside. It's Gauze. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Back to the ground with the running back. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's fourth down.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they're aggressive.
Stop up and fucking run, dude. What are you doing?
Fourth down, no dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, but now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bishop. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire.
Go catch it! Oh.
That's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's forced out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A good pickup to give this offense some operating room.
Now, on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. The Vols have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Here's a heat.
Come here!
He's sacked. This defense all over.
Go get his ass.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. He lobs one
Oh
high
my
down the
God.
left side. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Tennessee. Rolling into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
coaches before the game. They wanted to get this guy involved.
Didn't get fucking fried.
They saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes
I think it's so open.
what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's not going to turn out well.
That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Working that left side now. They got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
To the air on 2nd down. The short hands, it's
Ouch.
Dozier. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide
Motion.
going in motion. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged out of the air.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Motion, 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 motion. Thank you.
Wants to keep it in the air. Fires to the wideout.
What am I looking at, man? Look at him.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
I got to tell you, man, I'm impressed. Not with the throw, not with the decision, but how the offense flew around after the interception, getting to the ball, David, and creating that fumble.
And I think the QB breathing a big sigh of relief. You thought you made a game-changing pick, but how about flying to the football, like you said, making the tackle, getting the football out, recovering it, and, you know, getting a 1st down.
Grabs it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
Snap it.
This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
Finds his man. And he will score. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
And they did tack on the extra point. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He'll start this drive firing. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. But if you're
Pick it up.
defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And the Vols want to move quickly. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it.
Like, where are you? Go attack the football. You're on an aggressive zone, man.
Getting set on 1st and 10.
Oh,
We asked
so
earlier this
frustrating.
week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course, he said the open one.
Give me that shit.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Looking downfield, it's Bailey. He'll try to do it himself. And he's left with no option.
I tried to throw the ball earlier.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to pass on 2nd down. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's complete to the left. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48.
Listen, at this point, the end of the first half, you're trying to generate some points. First downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that 3rd. I love the decision by the quarterback. You kind of wonder, though, are they going to want to be a bit more aggressive and maybe start taking some more shots and attack?
He's taking the shot. He's got it inside the 15. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. To the air on 1st down. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Looking for a big play. And they can't make the connection. Going for a big play on 1st down.
And I know last possession was really frustrating, especially the result, throwing the interception. But I think bouncing back here and trusting your guy. You're down in this football game. You need to be able to throw. You need to be able to create some explosive plays. He's got to find a way as soon as possible, man, to get back on track.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. And just too much on that pass. Too high, too wide, out of bounds, and incomplete.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Motion from the wide receiver.
Moving over isn't changing anything.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the catch. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Offense staying on the field here and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. This is a designed run. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense
Everybody gets one.
track of the play
Use yours
and
already.
pick up a penalty like that. After the step off, now they have to deal with 1st and 15. They'll go to the air. Here comes the heat.
Fucking
They
box.
get to him as he throws.
That's if I can actually catch a pick,
Quarterback
but
gets hit and he's in empty formation, it's on him because you spread the defense out. You usually know exactly where the blitz is coming from. Now it's your job to read the defense and get the ball out really quickly.
Back to throw, time running short in the half.
come here.
And the rush will get to him.
Go get his ass.
Now the Wolfpack will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
Come here.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, looking to pass.
Come here. Thank you for the free field position.
Defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances.
Ah,
and you tell your team about it all
go
week.
get
When
'em.
You come out, you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way.
Makes the catch and he's free.
Nuns.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Into the end zone. Can't.
How do you drop that?
Looking for his man right at the goal line.
This defense is going to have to make some adjustments here at halftime because they have been taken advantage of deep down the field in the passing game. They've already given up 2 TD passes.
No,
That was
no,
almost
my
number 3,
God.
And we're only in the first half.
These sports is trolling with this stadium bullshit.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
I respect that. Give me the ball, though.
Football. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they get the ball right
Fucking
back.
hammer stick, baby.
North Carolina State will kick it off to open the 3rd quarter.
Hit him. Hit him. Oh, scared. Fucking kill
You'll
him.
be brought down quickly. That's always the risk when you bring it out of the end zone. Do you make it to the 25 or not? This case, not. So here is the Tennessee offense. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying because you only got so many possessions here in the second half. So now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Second down, he'll throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Bishop. Smashes ahead. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
It's good.
5 wide. Spread
Love the rain.
formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
Looking to throw on first down. Quick
Tackles.
completion on the
We don't lose
outside.
those.
And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. And the Volunteers in the hurry up. Second down, they'll go to the air. That's reeled in. It's Bishop.
Bang.
And he is
Oh.
brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. The Vols look to keep this drive humming.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Just keep giving him the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for receiver for a tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to running back, and he's making plays.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Quick completion on the out. He'll step out of bounds. He's at the 33-yard line. And the Vols have it with a 1st and 10. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
Oh my God, catch the ball!
That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's more.
Tackles, come on.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable 3rd down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
Looking for the end zone. And that one is right on target if his target was the 1st row.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Unloads it left. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job.
Okay, of course I'm on the wrong ass, whatever.
Football in this 4th down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
To the air, it's Bailey. Under fire. Being chased.
I had the entire team open.
Daylight, but this defense closed quickly. He picked up 1 on the play.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time,
Listen to these stupid freaking icons.
He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Second down, they'll go to the air.
Buddy, come on.
It's Dozier. At the 45 on
Oh,
his
shit. Good
he
hit.
found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the 2nd half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield on 1st down. Rushes
No, let me throw my touchdown. Oh, let me throw my touchdown, man. Fuck.
Coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Plucks it out of the air. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on 3rd down.
Motion.
And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start.
I hate that.
Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty.
Run a streak. Fine, close enough.
Looking for a man. It's Bailey. Bringing the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
I tried to block my running back.
These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3.
Look, he can't move on offense.
The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield. And now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
The Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker really held down this.
They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage.
Check the quarters, check the quarters, check the quarters. What the fuck happened over here? Tackles. Come on, man!
Well,
give me that shit back.
Get it. A fourth down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away.
All right, so they fail on that fourth down, but the game is not over yet. There's still time. Defense has to get the ball back quickly. Offense is going to have to score quickly. You have to execute now.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
That's really nice
it's called
offensively
base.
because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? By going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They want to dance their way in on 3rd.
They didn't expect the draw, baby.
Touchdown, North Carolina State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip.
Come here!
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Hurdle him. Yeah, baby.
Fumble and the defense got it. Touchdown, Wolfpack. The defense putting points on the board.
There is nothing better than watching a big
Belt
boy
to
do
fucking
what he
ass,
was
baby.
born to do. Ball on the turf. The big fella scoops it up, and Palmer, thank God he didn't have to go far.
You know what? The thing I love about this too, David, is he never quit on the play. He pursued it, showed great effort. He was Johnny on the spot, bounced right into his belly. They may want to put this guy on short yardage goal line because he has a nose for the end zone.
You know, a lot of offensive coordinators script the first, 5 to 10 to 15 plays. You don't usually draw that up for inside your own 10. Bad field position to start. This offense needs to come out, get a few positive plays first to get out the shadow of your own end zone.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Wants to throw on first down. Lofts one deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
Nope.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
Tried to find a seam for more, but a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Trying to run it in. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He's going to take off. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Here's the pressure. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds in this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away.
And guys, hold that thought just a second because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, NC State! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
And all this
We spent 5 minutes at the 2 minute to 1 minute and 30-second mark.
Dominant. They have been shutting them out, whether they've tried running it, whether they've tried throwing it. They've been creating takeaways. You get the pick six right there. You just can't say enough good things about how this defense has played today.
And he makes the extra point. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. RPO complete to open the drive. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's first down. Running inside. It's Bishop. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They feed him again. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
I think it's just too little too late, David, at this point. That's a play that they could have used a lot earlier in this game, but because of miscues, they're down by a lot late, and I don't think they're going to have enough time to claw back into this one.
Yeah, and I'm fine with you running that play if you want to do that. My goal now is with this lead, if you want to run it, so be it, but just don't give up the big plays. Let that clock continue to roll. Make him earn it all the way down the field and take a lot of time off that clock.
That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Volunteers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6. And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. It's complete on the right side. He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for 2 does not work out. Just one of those mistakes. It can't happen as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After this, it'll be a wrap. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory.